Welcome back to another Habs Daily News. Today, we talk about the Montreal Canadiens projection of the season 2024-2025. I'm going to give you a little bit more deeper about the goal for, the goal against, and the number of the point of the standing compared to all other teams of the Eastern Conference, and what are the chances for the Montreal Canadiens to be inside of the playoff 2025 in the NHL. So let's dive in talking about the subject of the day. First of all, I compare all the different goal for, goal again, and the last three seasons in NHL for the 8 team in the Atlantic Division from Toronto all the way to Montreal, and you have the 3 seasons from each column, and at the end is the average goal for in blue, a goal again in black for the 3 seasons all together for each team. I'm not going to go one by one, but I'm going to give you an average of what it looked like for the team make the playoff and the team did not make the playoff. You can see the number of the goal for the team make the playoff a better advantage compared to the team does not have a lot of goal for. And team have a better goal against are usually in the playoff versus the team does not have a great goal again each season. The Montreal Canadiens, they have increased the number of the goal each year in the last 3 seasons, and they're decreasing the number of the goal again in the last 3 seasons. And the average is 229 goal for season and 305 goal again per season. And the last 3 seasons, they are the only team have over 300 goal average in the last 3 seasons in the Atlantic Division, and they are the only team below of 248 goal with 229 goals for inside of that division. And you can compare the Toronto, Tampa, Florida, and Boston, where year after year they are on the playoff, and you can see the average is pretty amazing compared to rest of the 4 other team in the Atlantic Division. I did the same exercise, guys, for the Metropolitan Division. This is really interesting because in the last 3 seasons, they have only 6 teams make the playoff. You have the Rangers and the Carolina. They did it all the last 3 seasons. Then you have Washington did it twice, and the Islanders. And then you have the Devils and the Penguins did only one time. And you can compare is the best team like the Rangers and the Carolina is really focusing on the goal against 218 for the Rangers, 210 only for the Carolina Hurricane. The 2 best team, Carolina and the Rangers, still dominate on the goals for and a goal again compared to the rest of the other team in the division. For the Devils, they are a little bit like up and down. 3 years ago, really bad on the goal again, 307, but they improved 2 years ago with a great season, but unfortunately for them, they was out of the playoff this year with another bad year for the Devils. Now, for the Islanders, the last 2 seasons look better, but the number of the Islanders and the Capitals are a little bit different compared to the rest of the team make the playoff. They are a little bit lucky. The Metropolitan is not a great division, and they barely make it. The goal for and the goal again is a bit lower at any other team make it the playoff in NHL in the last 2 seasons. And finally, Pittsburgh, when they did it, they really have a great year on the goal again with only 229 goals at the season 2021-2022. And finally, the Devils, when they make it, the goal again, it was only 226, and the goal for guy was 291, one of the best season of the last 3 seasons for the Metropolitan Division with 291 goal for. That gives you an overview of that division. Now, my next graphics about the division Atlantic and the Metropolitan. First of all, the average of the goal for the 8 team at Atlantic is 269, 261 for the goal again. Then the Metropolitan is 254 versus 250 goal against. Now the team make the playoff at Atlantic is 291 and the goal again is 236. The Metropolitan team playoff 264 goal and 235 goal again. Now the team does not make the playoff at Atlantic 246 versus 276 goal again. If you compare the team make the playoff, you have a differential of 45 goal less for the team don't make the playoff versus 40 goal more they gave compared to the team are in the playoff at the Atlantic. Now, for the Metropolitan are not in the playoff, 235 goals and 270 goals again compared to the team make the playoff. You can see a differential of 29 goal for the team are not in the playoff, and the goal again is 35 more goal they give. This is a great graphic to give you a little bit what's going on for the team make the playoff and the team are not in the playoff on both divisions. My next graphic is about the Montreal Canadiens. Here we go. The Montreal Canadiens goal for is 229 in the last 3 seasons. They gave an average of 305 goals in the last 3 seasons in NHL. If you compare the differential of the goal for during the season 2021-2022 to the 2022-2023, the Montreal Canadiens increasing the number of the goal for of 11, and they decreasing a number of goal again of 12. And then last season compared to the year prior, the Montreal Canadiens increasing only the goal for of +4, and they decreasing the number of the goal again 18. That's pretty good if you compare 3 years ago. Now they're increasing the number of goals of +15. This is not big, but the goal again they're decreasing of 30. This is what I'm looking for in the next couple of years for the Montreal Canadiens. Now the Montreal Canadiens versus the Atlantic team playoff. Montreal Canadiens are minus 62 goals compared to 14 make the playoff. The Florida, the Tampa, the Toronto, and the Boston. And the goal against is +69. The Montreal Canadiens have a lot of work to do on both sides. Goal for and versus the goal again if they want to compete with the 14 make the playoff year after year. The Montreal Canadiens now versus the last spot made the playoff in the Eastern Conference. 3 years ago, the Montreal Canadiens have only 55 points, and the last team guy was 100. All the 8 teams that year, they made the playoff with 100 points. This is really rare. 2 years ago, Montreal Canadiens did 68 points, and the last team did 92 points. The differential was -24. And last season, Montreal Canadiens did 36 points, and the last team did it, Washington Capitals, 91 points, and the differential is -15. You can see the progression on not only a goal for, but not only on the goal again, but also in the sending year after year. They're getting closer to the last spot in the playoff. Then my last graphic of this episode is about the Montreal Canadiens progression, what their target or what is their benchmark, and what it would take to make the playoff, and finally my projection for the upcoming season. First of all, in 2023-2024, the goal for was 236 goals for the Montreal Canadiens. The players are out, are not coming back for the upcoming season for the Montreal Canadiens are Monahan, Kovacevic, Ilonen, Lindstrom, and Pearson. All 5 players that scored 37 goals last season during the season 2023-2024 for the Montreal Canadiens. Now you have to add Kirby Dach and Patrik Laine for the upcoming season. If you put this all together, some of you said, Joshua Roy, he already scored 4 goals last year, and Lane Hudson, yes, possible, but I only focus on Dach and Laine. And I put a projection of 55 goals. It's realistic. It could be a little bit more, it could be a little bit less, but I targeting that benchmark for my next projection for the Montreal Canadiens. If we put this all together, the Montreal Canadiens, goal for, I predict because they have 55 more goals from Dach and Laine, I subtract the number of 37 goals last year for the player are gone. The differential guy is only 18 goals. And if you put this with the 236 goals last season, a total of 254 goals is my projection for the Montreal Canadiens. If I do the same exercise for the goal again, the Montreal Canadiens have an average of 289 goals last year, and I subtract 20 goals. Every year, they gave less goals against, and I give them an average of 20 goals for the upcoming season. Put this together, the formula 289 minus 20. That gave them a total of 269 goals against for the upcoming season. Now, finally, my last column is about the team playoff, the number of the point, the goal for, and the goal again for the upcoming season. Montreal Canadiens, I expect them to get 85 points with 254 goals and 269 goals again. And the Eastern Conference, the last team, I predict are going to get 93 points, 277 goals, and 245 goals again. The differential for Montreal Canadiens, they're missing 8 points to make the playoff. They're still missing 23 goals for, and the goal again is still too many with 24. This is what my projection for the upcoming season for the Montreal Canadiens. And I want to give you guys the last projection. This is about Marco and Enartap for the upcoming season. Enartap predict 282 goals for the Montreal Canadiens. Marco predict 280 goals for the team. And finally, me, I go with 254 goals. A really big difference between Marco Enartap and myself. And I just showed to you guys my projection and the way I did it. That maybe give you a little bit a better understanding what it looked like, the different team in the Eastern Conference versus the Montreal Canadiens. And hopefully you enjoyed that video. Leave me a comment below this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Click on the likes. And finally, remember, you have greatness inside of you. And we wish you an amazing, great, blessed day, everybody.